Turn 25. We've got to piss off one of our families and get either civics or training. I think we can afford to piss off the Amaras slightly more and would rather have the civics, so I will take that one. We've got the option for a free harbour, some orders and wood, or we can take some science on our king. I don't particularly value the harbour. I could use it to expand the borders here. But 85 wood is 400, well, 300 gold. It's quite a lot. I can't really afford it. I'll just take the science, I think. Attack wise, we need to kill this guy, which we can do like that and then switch him in. We've also got an attack down here, which we can do a similar thing there. Swap these guys around. This worker just needs to heal. He needs to heal. He needs to come in and heal. We do need to tutor. If we buy one order, then we can tutor the princess with a little bit of salvage, which will be good. And yeah, we'll call that a turn. And 26, disaster. Double disaster, in fact. We've got a hurricane there, we're set, and Bulmus has beaten me to Zoroastrianism by a turn? Yeah. Just finished our second defense acolyte, so beaten by a turn. That's unfortunate, but sure. I guess that's the way it goes sometimes. We don't really want our princess to be foolish. That sucks. There. I suppose we ought to check the other event as well. Ah, God. Okay, I guess we'll suck up the discontent and get a discipline on the king. And pay for our princess not to be a fool. Bit rough. 280. Can't even quite afford that. Let's have a bit of stone. Okay. Yeah, losing out by one turn to Zoro is unfortunate. But it is year 26. I wasn't really rushing, so yeah. Fair enough, I suppose. Any chance of us getting Judaism? And we've got pastures. We've got a pasture there. A potential pasture. I think that's it though. Camels, elephants, they're all camps. Yeah, so we've only got one potential pasture. So we might just have to hard found Judaism, I suppose. Or use the Found Religion Project is what I mean by that. Alright, that's irritating, but sure. It's also delayed our settler as well. What can we do? We can't afford to buy a settler now. I suppose we'll take another worker. Repair our garrison. That's awful. Okay. Disappointing all round. Right. What else have we got? We've got workers and do stuff. Let's get a farm on the go. Keep building out our... Oh, that's the wrong family. I don't know what he's doing up there. Right, we need to chop in order so we can be able to afford a farm, of course. Let's get him to chop this wood and him to build a farm. I suppose we'll start on the Scythian encampment. 7. I'd really like to be able to do the that's alright actually. 7, and then if we get this guy over here, we can do that next turn. Rotate him back on there. Alright, bit of a faff, but fine. I suppose the cleric's worker might as well head back this way now, which I guess questions, do we actually even want another worker now? Maybe not, but what else would we build? Another slinger? Don't really need it, I think. Fine for clearing. Do want to settle as fast as I can, so maybe a couple of turns of councils. How long are we till developing? 2 turns till developing, so we could maybe then start Found Religion in a couple of turns. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. I think we're going to start Found Religion in a couple of turns and get a religion online. we can start getting some monasteries out and start getting some science. That'd be really useful. Okay, that will have to do it for this turn. Turn 27. A couple of last tiles. We've got the second in line is old enough to be tutored. We're ill. It's pain. Clean up for the hurricane. We can gain courage but lose civics and get free orders. Don't hate it. We get a bit of opinion and just lose some courage. Do we need opinion with the Futsmoids? Yes, we do. How old's my king? 44. Ooh, bit of a tough choice. I might delay that one till see if we need the orders a bit later. Politics student. Ugh, goodness sakes. 560 is just way too much gold. We cannot afford that, I don't think. But again, we'll put it off and see if a miracle fixes it for us. Right, nothing else too much has changed here. Let's take these civilians out so they can respawn. Ooh, free warrior and charisma or legitimacy or science and a scholar. A soldier even, sorry. Free charisma soldier who doesn't like me. Not very exciting. Legitimacy is okay. Warrior's okay as well. And we also get citizens and border tiles and we're set. These border tiles we're about to grab most of anyway with the Odeon, so that's not very exciting either. Do we want the citizens? No, I'm not that excited about the citizens either. Science is okay. That's actually quite a tough choice. Tricky round, this one. I'm going to take the legitimacy. Finished our import elephants, fine. I suppose... just what to do now, right? We want a settler, but we can't afford one. Yeah, we absolutely cannot afford another settler. Can't make, we can make, no, we can't make granaries. So, what do? Do we build another farm? It was a bit sad, but I guess we need to really. We get a 6 food farm here, or 6.5 food farm here. That'll do. Pay for the wood, the long-term investment. Right, okay, we can't afford any of this nonsense. We don't really need the orders. And I guess, yeah, let's just get a little bit of opinion, seeing as we're not going to be able to afford this, so no. Alright, so what does that leave us with? We could do a bit of scouting, we could do some military moves. Probably ought to heal this guy here. At least send someone out to relieve him. There's my scout. What's he doing? Not a lot. I would like to get eyes on what Moose is up to. So, yeah, I guess we will get the scout out. And here, we want to just do a basic farmer. It's not very tempting. I'd rather do an acolyte, but I can't afford the food. Let's delay that decision for a turn and make a council, I think. Desperately needs. Moose is stronger than me. Might need more units soon. Yeah, but I think we'll just leave it at that for the moment. And yeah, call it a 1028. Let's see, we've got navigation, that's great news. We can get served them up. Fantastic. We're no longer ill. Princess gains some wisdom. All sounds good. Let's see, Jester's Mask with happiness in resets. Maybe not awful. New melee units start with bloodthirsty, food for cattle, pigs, and game, and that will be in reset. Well, we don't have any of those resources. That's not super interesting. And training for a woodcutter, no, not going to happen. Let's get a little bit of happiness. Fine, that seems like an easy choice. Right, we want to serve them. Let's get that up straight away. Take orders next turn. It's going to be fantastic. We have a settler up. Right, so I suppose the choice now is where we want to put this settler. Remind myself what's going on with this game. Riders, clerics, sages. This is a sage settler. We've only got one city of everyone, so might as well make this another sage city. Perhaps going up the coast. I don't know. I would quite like to forward settle this, but maybe that's too greedy. Back when we get food, this looks like quite a nice place to get some food. We've got some lush tiles here. Do still need a lot of food. We won't be able to settle it this turn unless we march. Might actually be worth doing though. Yeah, I think I quite like that. Let's march here, settle the Sage's City. Down into the pioneer, working on another worker. More farms up here. Food income is starting to finally come online. It's taking a while, but can we buy a settler this turn? Unlikely. We need another 300 money. We could sell some stone. I don't really want to do that, but maybe I should. Let's sell some iron at least. Yeah, I guess we'll just sell some stone. How much do we need? 62. Okay, let's get working on a settler. And I suppose we might as well found our religion, seeing as we're not going to be able to get to Judaism anytime soon thanks to the lack of ranchers. Christianity requires a Jewish city, 2 global Jewish cities, 12 citizens and metaphysics. We aim for metaphysics. We ought to be able to found Christianity as well, as long as Judaism doesn't spread across the other side of the world, which is fairly unlikely. So we need to get Polis first, but that's not too bad. We've got the potential for 4 laws already. Forestry doesn't help us very much at the moment, so I suspect we either want border boost or mill drill. Not sure border boost helps us that much, so probably mill drill. And then a farmer here. Sounds like a reasonable thing to be doing. Lots of military. I suppose we might as well heal this military. And yeah, I think leave these good where they are. Probably come and clear the civilian camp soon. And take some scout moves. Just come and stand on this over here. There's a civilian camp there. That's not great. Back off again. Maybe they might draw some attention. Possibly should have tutored. I think we can afford to leave it till next turn. Just set ourselves a reminder to tutor next turn. So I don't want to forget that. Alright, and call that a turn. Turn 29. We're going to vandal trail raid. We've got some conversions we need to tutor. Let's do that quickly before we forget. Tutor the air, last chance we have. 200 money. Are we going to get any money or need any money? So, sell some. Let's see what the workers need to do first, I suppose. Food income starting to look a little bit healthier. Still pretty bad. A flatland quarry might not be awful. Which means, yeah, we can't afford to sell the iron. This is why I'm doing this first. We could get a theatre down here. Don't hate that. We could repair the garrison as well. I don't know if I care that much about repairing the garrison right now. Let's just get the theatre online first. Right, okay, so in order to tutor, we need 200 money. So we can sell the remaining iron and I suppose a bit of stone, which is what I want to be doing, but sure. Alright, now we can look at our events. Control 6 mines, kill foe civilians. 6 mines should be reasonably doable. Vivian's probably as well, but a little bit. Oh, these people. Oh, these people are raiding Bull Moose. Oh, perfect. That's good. Yeah, where was my raid? My raid was near Tarimu. Oh, here they are. They're right here already. Oh god, I need to deal with that as well. Okay, fine. Yeah, let's try and control 6 mines. That seems reasonable. We mustn't forget we've got to get 5 specialists as well. Need to work on that at some point. Oh, good lord. I suppose I'm bringing this guy back. Probably rushing and healing. It's not ideal, that's for sure. Maybe we get the Libyan cavalry back as well. Probably the warrior is better. Actually, maybe just the warrior and the Libyan cavalry. No, he can get there next turn. If we get him into Minu and healing, then between them they can take out a guy next turn. Or they can cause too much damage, which will be good. Right, and then we can get some stats on our politics, foolish politics student. Let's take the wisdom for a little bit more. Science is okay, I think. 100 civics, we're saving up for our 4th level probably. We don't, we could actually use some riders, family opinion. But I don't think I want to do that right now. Do we want to take any other military moves? Let's go see what Moose is up to, I think. That's probably a good idea. Alright, call that turn. Turn 30. Looks like our daughter has finished her philosophy study. Should become a tactician or a zealot. Zealot's a little bit tempting. We're about to get a religion. We've got lots of training we could start rushing. But a tactician would be great in a close fight, and she gives us a bit more science, so I think I'm going to take her. We need to deal with these guys. Kill him. Let's head towards... We need to get mines for our ambitions. So I think I'm going to head towards this hill here. Maybe just cut some scrub and heal. This guy, yeah, I've completely mucked up, and I've assumed these raiders would, because they're raiding Bull Moose, they'd just head off and raid him. But they haven't, they've come and attacked me. So I now need to march him away from trouble, which is painful. But yeah, they can't come kill him now, so that's good. But that is now my turn. We could tutor, but we can't afford to anyway, so I guess we're not too worried about that. Yeah, we'll call that turn. Turn 31. We've got some conversions with some olives. We've got military drill. Bull Moose has gone to war with the Vandals. Okay, that's interesting. Rising Star. Ooh, getting me lots of stats. Because he's also a courtier. Nice. Right, before we look at the events, Bull Moose has gone to war with the Vandals. Do I know where any Vandals are? Not over his side of the map. Been a nice clue as to where he was going, what he was doing. No, I've not met any Vandals at all. Okay, fine. Right, do I want tribal peace? I'll have to give them science. That sounds terrible. So, nope, don't want that. I do want to kill this guy, but I can't do it this turn, sadly. Even with some promotions, so I guess we'll just take a couple of attacks. I don't think that gets him killed. No, it doesn't. Ooh, gets him quite close to being killed, but no, he'll live that definitely thanks to his zealotry. Right, did he attack my worker? No, he was already just damaged. All right, fine. Do I want a free settler? I actually really do want a free settler. That sounds amazing. Even though I'm just about got the food to start building them now. I've got 3 sites just sitting there waiting for settlers. So yeah, settler would be great. Let's heal this guy up. We need to keep working on mines and specialists. What Got a worker here. I'll be all right for. I might actually be all right for food now. We haven't got any great tiles to put farms on, so I suspect it's either barracks or an Odeon or a mine. We don't have any citizens we can turn into specialists, so Odeon to get the culture going is maybe not terrible. I'd quite like to get this ambition finished though. Question is, what's more important? I'm not sure. Culture would be good. 0 culture coming in here at all at the moment. I guess we ought to get the ambition done first though. Let's take 60 MI, and of course he's the wrong worker. He's on a sandy hill. That's terrible. We ought to just get him back into the right territory, I think. Yeah, let's come this way. Probably just repair that garrison soon too. Right, he's already max strength, so we probably ought to be thinking about our next conquest. Oh, this city site here, I am not protecting at all. Have I just forgotten about that? I think I have. Let's come and stand over here. Still 7 years, so we can settle that before it turns. But let's get a guy out there anyway. Might as well upgrade him. Let's do a bit of scouting and maybe some tutoring. Yeah, we can actually afford to tutor now. So let's do that. Sure. Scouting. Right. What's happening with our scout? Oh, some forest for him to hide in. Nice. Okay, that's great. Secure scout, keeping a forward eye on what Moose is doing. That's very, very useful indeed. We're an orator. We could rally troops. Don't really want to. I mean, I guess this guy might as well come back home and heal at this point. Yeah, let's get him healed and upgraded. Okay. Stronger and competent. 1 law, 4 cities. Not much change that. Let's send it back. Turn 32. What else has happened? We've got Judaism. Nice. Okay, great. Tutor has come off. She's too old to be tutored anymore. Alright, great. Judaism founded. Do I want... If I spend civics, that's delaying my 4th law. Guess that's fine. Do I want the Jewish opinion? I've already got quite a lot of Jewish opinion. Oh, just because I've got an orator leader, right? Whereas if I get the 80 civics, I could assign a law that much quicker. I've got quite a decent civics income going. Let's make the Jews happy. To get some nice stats on our Duke. Right. Oh gosh. Thank goodness he was a zealot, otherwise he could have died then quite easily. Right. Let's come back. What are these? They're both melee. So really I just want to be on urban, I suppose. Back here. Don't suppose. No. Actually, yeah, if we come across the river and onto a hill and give him Highlander, that's the best bet for him. Let's get a mine going with this guy for our ambition. Yeah, 6 mines. That's the right game. Not getting confused. I'm still not super excited about repairing that garrison. Let's get a mine down first, and we'll get this guy to repair that in a couple of turns. Oh, some nice options for farms here. I could use another farm, or do I just want another mine? 1, 2 going, so I still need another 2. Yeah, I think I'm probably alright for food. No, I would like more food. I don't quite have the wood to buy, but yeah, 10 food farm is very nice indeed. Let's get this guy onto this seaside and protect that. He can upgrade some more. We can get him to be a club thrower. That's really good. Oh, interesting. Yeah, maybe I should actually be bringing him down. or this guy down. No, I think the warriors can handle these two reasonably effectively. This guy needs to keep coming back and heal. And then, yeah, we get a settler here, 9-year settler. It's quite a long time. 8 years here as well, mind you. Yuck. Right, yeah, I do still need a lot more food. Kidding myself, I've got enough food. 9-year settler, fine. And I'd like to get an apprentice bird, but I definitely can't afford the food for that. So, just disciple. Can I do anything with a just disciple? I've got. Yes, I can start building clerics monasteries now, so I definitely should be doing that. 100%. Scout here, okay. Nomad skirmisher, not too far away. I definitely want to settle this site sooner rather than later. I'm getting a free settler in a turn though, so that's going to be probably coming out to settle this site. I think it's time I secured this. That would be good. I think, yeah, let's do a little bit more exploring, I guess, with the scout. Oh, he's grabbed that site. Okay, let's get him back into cover. Right, okay, so he's cleared that site. Fine, that's probably about time. This is a mirror map, right? Is that the, must be the one I have already settled over here, yeah. Wow. That's he's expanding in a different direction, I guess. He's got 4 cities. Yeah, we've both got 4 cities. He's obviously gone in a different direction, I guess, up the coast. Probably these 4 is what he sold. Not come out towards me at all. Okay, that's fine. We've got 1 order left. Skirmisher here and this warrior. We could take a promotion on the warrior, I suppose. Don't think we need it right now, though. I'll save it for when it might be more useful. Alright, and let's call that a turn then. I don't think I can do anything useful with my last order. We've got a general on this guy? No. Put the king on, but he's busy governing Wasset. I could move him back and get him to start healing. I'd rather he just stood there and held the site for the moment now, I think. Yeah, maybe we'll, once we've finished upgrading the club thrall, we can sort them out. Alright, yep, we'll send it back. Turn 33, more trees, bit of incense, free settler, nice. Swirl, right, we'll deal with that in a minute. Let's just have a look at what's going on. So we've got some incense here, not too far away. Some trees down there. And terrain changes. Okay, fine. Was there not? Maybe there weren't 3 of them. I can kill one of these guys, I think. I could if he was 1 tile closer. Might be worth rushing. We've got the orders, we've got the training. Yeah, it probably is just to get him killed. I think that's good. Yeah, he can't kill anyone on his own. If no one else appears out of the fog and takes another stab at that warrior, should be fine. Bull Moose is. Oh, he's coming forward by the look for that. Okay. Right. Events then. Perhaps the world ends, or yeah, perhaps the world ends. I think this is the better option. We're paying attention to the omens, and we're getting some courage out of it. Tribal raid. Oh yeah, tribal raid's happening anyway, so I guess I'd rather have the 2 legitimacy. Right, so I am going to have to deal with that. I wonder if they'll come. They'll probably head for my city rather than this site here. That's just something I need to be a little bit careful of. Might want to move this warrior back from the front lines just in case that's a problem. Let's keep upgrading this guy. We can upgrade myself for a bit more wisdom, I think. Yes, nice. Doctrine's a little bit tempting. We could start getting some temples out. Plus, maybe even orthodoxy and rush stuff. We don't really have the orders for that at the moment. Yeah, probably it's not what we want. And what do we want though? We want metaphysics to found Christianity, I guess. Right, yes, we just want some cheap text to get that way. Rhetoric, maybe? No, I don't think that's super useful. Granaries might be useful. Let's get administration and head towards the tech we do actually want. Right, so we've got a settler here. I think, yeah, I'm going for here. Get him as far as we can this way. Let's pull this damaged guy back a little bit, just to make it harder to alpha strike him. And we've got the scout here. Do we want to poke him out a little bit? Is there anything else we can do with those 4 orders? Not really. Do we want an ambassador? Maybe. Maybe it's time for an ambassador. Just a straight 15 family opinion doesn't really change very much. Gets the Amaras happier. It stops the stages going into rebel territory as well. And he's the oligarch, yes, it makes him a little bit happier. Ugh, I don't know if that's worth it. Just to see what it does. It's a bit better. Sure, alright, we're not desperate for the law, so I guess we'll spend the civics on that. And we'll take 1 order to vote the scout out. Wow, he's settled up here already, okay. I guess there's only this site here. Fine, so he's 4 cities. So this is one of his 4 cities. So 1, 2, 3. Oh no, he hasn't settled this one, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Interesting. Alright. Turn 34. We've got an earthquake, which has caused a tile to become a hill. It's actually probably good for us, depending upon which tile it is. Scythian Queen's dead. Oligarch has died in the field. Tutor Duke. We could get 1 more tutor on him potentially. We've got a patriarch that hates us. That's awful. And new head of the riders. Fine. Okay. Sure. Now, do I want civics or discipline? We've got quite a nice mix of stats, which is quite a reasonable thing for competitive mode. In the normal mode, you want to stack stats, but in competitive mode, you don't get really the benefit from stacking quite so much. So getting a decent spread is definitely reasonable. A little bit more gold or a little bit more civics. I'd rather have the civics at the moment. Typical. We had to get all our units damaged, didn't we? Right, well, at least we can take these guys out. It's a little bit risky with a potential, yeah, that's maybe a little bit too risky actually. Let's just undo that. Can we do that a little bit better? 6 and 7. No, we can't really. Let's just try and stay away as much as possible. Yeah, I'm not loving the fact that we could have Numidians coming out of the fog and potentially killing this guy, but the risk we're going to have to take. There's a lot going on here. Now, do I want to heal this guy, even though it slows him down settling? I suppose I do. I think we can afford to be a little bit slower. Right, he's still working on a settler. The settler coming out here soon. This guy, I guess, might as well heal as well. Workers also need to heal. Wish we could do some chops while we're at it, though. If we don't have anything else, well, we definitely need to heal. Just work out what else we need to do. These 2 guys are just sitting here. He needs to heal. Yeah. And then these are just sitting here. Right, okay, so we can afford to do a little bit of chopping. Let's cut some scrub. Do we want to clear it? Probably. We're not keeping that scrub around. And where's my other guy? Down here. Yeah, we could do a cut heal as well. Get a little bit of wood in the bank. Right, what's next? Do we want a settler? Can we afford a settler? 231. We can afford another settler. Alright, so we've got this guy coming up this way, this settler coming up here, this settler coming up here. So we've actually got enough settlers for all the sites we've cleared so far coming out already. So I suppose we may as well take a specialist then. Yeah, well, that's good. Worker done up here. Got a couple of workers. We don't, I think, need any more military units. Well, yeah, like there's elite club thrower and this Libyan cavalry are probably enough to clear a civilian site by themselves. We want another settler in the not too distant future. Maybe just another worker then? Yeah, I wouldn't mind another settler, but we can't really afford it at the moment. We're probably good next turn though. Yeah, I think I might do a council followed by a settler. And let's keep the expansion train going. Okie dokie, we could have tutored, but I think I'm fine not doing that. Alright, I'll send it back.